Today is Monday and the first day after a holiday week vacation for many of us. Our next guest says just like we celebrated our country's independence this July 4th, it's time to declare independence from sweets. Regular contributor Dr. Will Clower is here to show us how to kick those cravings for sweets to the curb. Good morning, Dr. Will.
Good morning. Great to see you.
Yeah, you too. So we really can kick the craving?
Yeah, you can. You know, I talk to people all over the world about eating healthy and stuff like that, and they'll say, you know, I eat a lot of sugars, I eat sweets, I eat candies or whatever because I have a sweet tooth. And my response to that is always, you don't eat sweets because you have a sweet tooth. You have a sweet tooth because you eat sweets. Oh. And it's the sugar, really, that is honestly contributing to so much of our health problems. You know, we have an obesity epidemic. Sure. We have problems with diabetes, with cancers, with overweight, with metabolics, all of these things, and a lot of them can be attributable to sugar. It's important to point out, though, that it's not sugar itself. Sugar is wonderful. It's massive amounts of sugar that become the problem. I mean, like in America, do you know how much we eat sugar in pounds per person per year?
You mean in all the foods that we eat, that's in all the foods, chocolates
yes,
and everything?
All the drinks.
Candies?
Now, as a graphic, this is 2 pounds of sugar. Okay. Now, I want you to think about this much sugar and the volume of that and just eating that, right?
Yeah, that's
so
a lot.
Give me a number. How many pounds of sugar per person per year do Americans eat?
30?
On average, 30, very close. It's higher than that.
60?
Higher.
100.
100, higher.
Oh, no.
150 pounds of sugar per person per year.
Whoa.
Now, I don't eat a lot of sugar, so somebody's eating mine. That's a lot.
Some people are eating more than that.
You know, and people scratch their heads and they say, oh my gosh, why do we have these obesity problems?
Yeah.
Maybe it's our genes. Maybe it's my blood type. Maybe it's whatever. Look at this graphic.
Yeah, so this top line is all the sweeteners, whether it's, you said it's the corn syrup is the bottom line, the middle line is regular sugar, and then you add those up and that's the top line?
Absolutely. And the HFCS, the high fructose corn syrup, are the things that are put in our processed food products.
And look how that's gone up.
Yeah, absolutely. And so as our total caloric amount has gone up, that's one of the sources. And the message
How much of a source of the sugar we're eating is from these kinds of artificial?
Exactly. That's a great question. The answer to that is about 70% of all of that 150 pounds of sugar per person comes from processed food products, from your drinks, from those sweet teas, from the sodas, and from all of the corn syrup that they put in all of our food products.
Oh my goodness. All right, so you said we really can, though, you know, reduce the sweet tooth at least. So how do you do that?
So when you get your food products, whatever they are, I want you today, you do this tonight when you go to in your cupboard and all that, you look and you find the ingredients, and if you see something with sugar, do not eat it. You can actually pull your sweet tooth so you don't crave it as much.
So you're saying the more sugar you eat, the more your body's going to want more?
Totally, absolutely. So, and what I see over and over and over is that when you find the sugar, cut it out, do not consume it. If you do that, give it 2 weeks, 3 weeks, then you don't crave it as much. It doesn't call to you.
And it takes about 2 to 3 weeks to really
acclimate. Yeah. So the neuroscience behind this is that your brain accommodates to a certain level that you put in. Oh. And so you can, just like that bar can raise, the bar can lower. And you do that by taking out all the sugar for this period of 3 weeks, and then you don't crave it.
So give me some examples. The first thing I'm thinking of is probably juice. Is that something that's got added sugar?
Juice actually doesn't have added sugar. No. It's got a lot of sugar on its own, though.
Okay.
A better form of juice is a piece of fruit.
Okay, like a peach?
Yeah, and you know what? I know people who won't eat a banana or won't eat a peach because they say, I've got to cut my sugar, so this has got sugar in it, I'm not going to eat it. However, things like a peach have added fiber, which are actually good for your body, and they prevent the problems that sugar on its own causes.
Okay, so it is good to eat fruit.
It's wonderful. Please, please, please. You need to eat fruit every day. You want to have a one a day?
Yeah.
Have a piece of fruit every day. This peach, by the way, has beta-carotenes that help you prevent breast cancer. The fiber in here helps you prevent colon cancer. These are data. Yeah. The potassium in this helps you prevent high blood pressure and lowers the bad cholesterol that can lead to heart disease. That's just in a peach.
That's fantastic.
Unbelievable.
All right. So tell me what kind of things do have added sugar. Maybe we don't think about all the sugar we're getting when we're eating them at home.
Oh, everything. If you get processed bread, the bread in the wrappers,
Okay.
oftentimes they'll have sugar in it.
Oh.
A hot dog has dextrose in it.
Huh.
And in all of those things, so obviously sodas and teas and all pre-sweetened drinks have those in it. And those are things that you can cut out right off the bat immediately.
Wow.
If you get pasta sauces, have added sugar in them.
Really?
You know what, Christine? When you eliminate these and you pull your sweet tooth, you become more sensitive to it. So suddenly, when you have that pasta sauce with added sugar,
Yeah.
you taste it and you're like, wow, that's really sweet, where you never noticed it before.
Right, right. Well, and in fact, the other graphic was showing United States and how much sugar we have compared to Japan.
Yes.
It just shows it's a cultural thing, too. We're looking
Check
at this
out.
here.
That's
My
amazing.
goodness.
I know. And so if we were to consume the amount of sugar per person per year that they do, then we would not have those issues. And what you'll notice about the difference between ours and theirs is that we consume about 70% more than they do. Remember that number?
Yep.
70%?
And that
Where do you
was
think that comes
how
from?
much of the artificial sugars or the corn syrups and all that
That
you
are added
said.
to all of our food products.
Yeah.
If you just eat clean,
Right.
if you just eat real food, then you will lose that amount of sugar. And what I see with all of our clients is that when they do that, they lose 2 pounds per week.
Wow.
Just dropping the sugar. You know, it becomes that simple as a strategy to live a healthy life.
And so in addition, the added bonus is you're going to lose weight and get healthier in that respect also.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
So many great tips. All right. Thank you so much,
Absolutely.
Dr. Will.
Thank you.
Our regular contributor, Dr. Will Clower of Mediterranean Wellness. Thanks for sharing that.
Absolutely.
And we also have a peach pie recipe. Is that
Yes,
right?
absolutely. This is the peach pie that I make at my house.
Oh.
Yeah, there's audible groaning that happens. You put that thing in the oven, it comes out, it's all bubbly and
And that's an
round.
okay. You're giving us the okay for that.
Yes, with the proviso that it's the volume that kills you, right?
I
And
see.
so you have it small, you take your time, you love on it, you taste it, it's wonderful, you'll love
Okay.
it. And if you eat it in control, then it's very, very healthy for you.
Wonderful. Thank you. We can still enjoy our sweets too,
Exactly.
Dr. Will. All right, we got that recipe at kdka.com/PTL.